Hello everyone, welcome to the show. Don't forget to subscribe to True Wavy Stories and thumbs up this video. There's a question circulating regarding Sister Wives star Cody Brown. Has he been caught lying about his real age? He's registered officially as being 56 years old, but some believe this may be a lie. When and why would he lie about his age? Watch to discover more about Cody's possible lie. For nearly 19 seasons and 15 years, Sister Wives fans have seen Cody Brown do some not-so-great things. He kissed Robin Brown while courting her when his third wife, Christine Brown-Woolley, was in labour. He has stated as well that he was never attracted to Christine and always wanted Robin from the start. Cody skipped attending his daughter Isabel's scoliosis surgery because he did not want to leave his two youngest kids. Additionally, during the pandemic, he reportedly had two of his sons removed from their mother's home. Overall, many people have described him as a difficult person. Recently, it came to light that Cody may have been lying about his age for years. His birth date is also inconsistent on his Cameo page. His bio lists January 20th, 1969, but another section says February 2nd. He also mentions his age as 42. He would have been 54 in 2021 when he signed up for Cameo, so the numbers do not match. Cody has also increased his prices on Cameo from $149 to over $200, even after being called out previously for overcharging. Fans are shocked to learn he might be pretending to be 14 years younger than he really is. Cody doesn't look like he is in his 40s, according to one fan, and called him delusional for claiming to be 42. Cody has often been seen fighting the aging process by colouring his hair, with some speculating he has had cosmetic surgery. But lying about his age is taking it to a new level. They want to know why he is not able to be honest with himself and his fans. Did he think no one would do the math? Fans pointed out that his son Logan recently turned 31, which is not a part of Cody's narrative. There is a bit of evidence to indicate Cody was born in 1968, not 1969, and his birthday is January 17th, not February 2nd. Cameo does not age users automatically on an annual basis, so he could not have been 42 in 2007-2021 upon registration. It appears Cody is potentially 57 years old. Hopefully he will stop pretending to be younger. In other news, Sister Wives star Janelle Brown finally broke her silence in a tell-all interview, and she had some bitter things to say about Cody and Robin. As fans might recall, Cody's troubled relationship with Robin caused the family's demise. What do you think about Cody Brown's age scandal? Do you believe that he is lying about his age? Let us know in the comments section below. The exits of Janelle, Mary and Christine from the Sister Wives family have led many to place blame on Cody Brown's shoulders. Nevertheless, some fans believe Janelle had some valid points that Robin was indeed the brains behind the operation who orchestrated most of the drama. Keep reading to see how this argument pans out. Robin Brown surprised many viewers in the first portion of the Sister Wives Tell-All special. Not many of the fans felt that Robin should not be compensated for that segment of the show because she would not watch throwback videos and dodge several questions asked of her by Suki. Robin added that looking back was too painful for her and had become toxic to her. Throughout the episode, Robin's behaviours surprised people as well. She grinned and smiled when she was called the sacred cow and accused Cody of being the only one who could not criticise Robin. Some viewers took this as proof that Robin was remorseful about what she had done wrong, while Janelle was less reticent about holding punches and made strong opinions on Robin's alleged manipulations. On social media, Sister Wives fans discussed the turning point in the tell-all when Janelle made some serious comments on Robin's intentions. One of the fans commented that Christine had a breakthrough that it never was Mary's intention for Cody to legally marry Robin. Instead, it seems Cody and Robin were the ones behind the scenes. Fans also believe Mary might be keeping secrets. Janelle's observation that Cody was not smart enough to plan such deception herself was particularly astute. It led speculation that Robin manipulated Cody into divorcing Mary and the adoption as a convenient cover story. Ultimately, Robin's marriage to Cody gave her control over the other wives. The vast majority of people anticipated that the original 3 wives ultimately would share their full stories, with believers feeling that there was a long history of scheming and plotting that went far back. Mary, more than anyone, is perceived to be intensely manipulated by the others and exploited by them due to her loyalty. One fan's favourite moment was when Cody and Robin got married and adopted Mary's children from her abusive ex, then sent the kids away to summer vacation with the dads just a short time later. This suggested that the adoption was more about keeping power rather than creating family where family was involved so that the children couldn't grow up to reside with their fathers. It also explained why Robin had become so intimate with Mary from the dawn of time, but not with the other wives. Christine Brown also had something to say about what had happened, specifically with regards to Robin marrying Cody. According to what Christine has said, Robin brought up the adoption again and again over the years. When Christine glanced at Suki and said, "And then it happened," she seemed to be confirming that the adoption was Robin's scheme to have more power in the family. Janelle Brown impressed in the first half of the Tell-All special with frank talk about the disintegration of the family and its collapse. While Cody Brown has largely faced the brunt of public backlash, Janelle gently pointed some of the media attention towards Robin Brown, implying that Robin had a lot to contribute to the family's woes. Since the beginning of the Tell-All episode, Robin Brown annoyed viewers. Many took to social media to vent about her refusal to fully engage with the process. Robin shuddered at watching old clips and evaded a lot of the questions from Kanya Krishnan, stating that focusing on the past hurt her emotionally and was poisonous. Not everyone pitied her for not wanting to, though. Some perceived it as an effort not to own up. Robin's reaction to the scene only added fuel to these suspicions. When Janelle informally referred to Robin as the sacred cow, by which she meant that Cody was not allowed to touch her, Robin laughed. This made sense to the audience, as it appeared Robin felt privileged and knew she was that much more protected from criticism in the family. Janelle didn't let it rest. She also spoke about Cody and Robin's relationship, revealing a level of manipulation that had been suspected but never uttered by the wives. Janelle mocked the idea that Cody masterminded the divorce from Mary and marriage to Robin, claiming such scheming was out of his league. This had the audience questioning themselves, if not Cody, who was behind all this. The fans were quick to take to the internet with gossip that Robin, and not Cody, was the one making key decisions to bring power into the family. The role of Robin in the family had already been questioned early on, specifically her legal marriage to Cody, which gave her and her children rights that other characters did not have. One of the popular fan theories is that Robin and Cody were quietly grooming her for the rise all those years. People supporting this theory point to Christine's claim that the idea to divorce Mary and legally marry Robin wasn't Mary's, but far more likely Robin and Cody's. Robin has been accused of using her charm and emotional attachments, most notably with Mary, to become indispensable. The taking in of Robin's children from a past relationship was part of this plan. While publicly framed as an act of reconciliation and love, some fans view it now as a ploy. Christine's deadpan response at the tell-all, smiling and declaring, "And then it happened," in response to being asked about the adoption, implied the true reasons behind it. The legally established adoption brought Robin not only emotional bonds, but also a solid legal position in the family. Janelle's reluctance to believe Cody had the ability to stage such a complicated emotional and legal switch provided an opportunity for a wider discourse. If Cody couldn't be left alone to do this, then perhaps Robin had been controlling it all along. Her skills at avoiding tough questions, keeping her feelings in check, and maintaining a high-shine public facade are proof that she had been playing a more long-term, calculated game than anyone was aware. The fans also pointed out that other wives, especially Mary, have seemingly been emotionally manipulated. One of the commenters pointed out that Mary was being used significantly by Robin and Cody in this regard. Mary's loyalty was reportedly utilized in order to bring Robin into the family. By first achieving a close friendship with Mary, Robin had the backing she needed to make legal moves that came next. Once Robin's place within the family had been secured, the situation changed, and Mary, along with the other wives, was pushed into the background. The tell-all special included more than bitter words. It started mass fan retrospection regarding the family's behaviours in the past. One especially viral comment focused on the adoption episode, pointing out the inconsistency that shortly after the legal adoption, the children were sent to live with their bio-father for summer vacation. This was contradictory to the emotional rationale given at the time and added to the growing impression that adoption was not so much about togetherness and was instead about control. Robin had already said the adoption was so she could protect her children from even being taken away to live with their biological father. While this might be believable, it takes on a different meaning when paired with Janelle's and Christine's greater allegations. The public has clamoured more for the truth, with many hoping that the original three wives, Mary, Christine and Janelle, will one day publicly and honestly reveal all that went on behind closed doors. If Janelle's recent statements are anything to go by, the era of measured diplomacy might well be over. What emerges from it all is a very different picture of Robin from the one the show has for so long portrayed. No longer the brooding and misunderstood rookie, Robin is now viewed by some as the mastermind of a clandestine coup. Whether that is an entirely accurate rendition of events or not, Janelle's words have affected the public's perception, that much is sure. Fans who have been keeping up with the complex drama of this celebrity plural family have been transfixed by the drama and complex relationships, especially those of the family patriarch. A man who was made famous by his multiple marriages and complex family life, he has been a lightning rod for controversy for more than a decade from fans and critics. Despite the danger to his public image, there has been a new development bringing fresh doubt into his integrity, doubts on his real age. Officially, he is said to be in his mid-50s, but rumour and speculation suggest that the age he gives may not be factual. Is his claimed age just a false front to maintain a certain image? Or is there confusion or even manipulation of when and where he revealed his real age? This report examines his public image contradictions and personal information inconsistencies. It discusses how age inconsistencies are symptomatic of a larger pattern of behaviour that has driven away numerous long-time fans. This individual has lived a great deal of his life in the public eye for more than 20 years, under the gaze of reality television cameras, showcasing both his talent and demons. His followers have witnessed many troubling behaviours from him, some of which have attracted withering criticism. For example, he was caught being romantic with one wife while another was in labour, raising issues of priorities. He has openly admitted that his emotional connection wasn't equal among his wives, which destroyed relationships and led to multiple breakups because of compromised trust and respect. His failure to be present when his daughter underwent major surgery and his trying to take two of his sons from their mother amidst a worldwide health crisis also raised some eyebrows. All these together create an image of a person who tends to prioritize his own convenience over his family's welfare. To further complicate matters are inconsistencies in his publicly stated birth dates. His different profiles list different birth dates and ages that don't add up. Fans were not slow to notice that the age he claims doesn't match his birth year or the join year on some websites. He recently increased the price for custom messages, which some consider a savvy business move, while others call him out for overcharging, especially in light of doubts about his honesty concerning his age. Many fans have come forward in shock and dismay, questioning why he would make himself appear so much younger than he really is. One individual even said that he clearly doesn't look like a man in his early 40s. This is indicative of a larger suspicion, as he seems obsessed with appearing young. Individuals have remarked on his frequent hair dyeing and suspect potential cosmetic surgeries, contributing to the idea that he's going to extremes to appear young for the cameras. This therefore raises the question, why on earth would somebody so much in the public limelight lie about their age? Is it a genuine mistake or a deliberate attempt to provide a false impression to accommodate fantasy rather than fact? The fans would like to know the reasons behind these inconsistencies. Opinions differ, but the majority believe this age scam is consistent with a pattern of dishonesty and deception they've come to learn of him over the years. Some of his viewers attacked him on social media for contradicting the age he's presenting, referencing timelines that contradict his alleged birth date. For example, arguments have brought up that the ages of his children render impossible for him to be as young as stated. Others have referenced public records and past interviews that clearly indicate an older birth year. Physical evidence like home milestones and construction permits on his homes also point to the fact that he is closer to his late 50s than early 40s. On reality TV, where authenticity reigns supreme, lying about age can actually damage public trust. Individuals want to connect with real characters, and where there are hypocrisies, credibility is lost there. This revelation can also negatively impact his already fragile relationship with audiences. His desire to appear younger can also be blamed for much of his more dubious actions in relationships, as well as how he handled his multiple marriages. It does lead one to wonder whether this age falsification was one part of a grandiose effort to reinvent himself and orchestrate the narrative concerning his life, age, and identity. Psychologically speaking, it is worth knowing why a person would fake his age. A natural process of aging, but a struggling one, particularly for celebrities who do not want to be seen as old or past their prime. For someone who is ever in the spotlight, the fear of aging may cause him to manipulate reality. His efforts to hide his actual age could be propelled by the phobias of losing control or being relevant. The home life he had been going through, special treatment, critique, and personal wars may have discredited his own sense of self that he tried to protect in the deception. Today, such inconsistencies are more easily revealed with the use of digital technology. Fans, journalists, and online detectives are the ones to keep celebrities in their toes. They connect dots, often contravening carefully constructed public images through timeline analysis, public records, and social media timelines. Here, too, it's clear he is not exempt from that either, as many devoted followers have brought out inconsistencies in his age claims with irrefutable evidence. As this controversy continues raging on, everybody is wondering what will happen next and whether or not the truth will ever surface.